নমস্কার দর্শক বন্ধুরা, রে স্পোর্টসের পর্দায় আপনাদের সকলকে স্বাগত জানাই। এই মুহূর্তে আমরা রয়েছি যুব ভারতী ক্রীড়াঙ্গনে। এই মাঠেই আগামীকাল সেমিফাইনালের দ্বিতীয় লেগ খেলতে নামবে মোহনবাগান। প্রতিপক্ষ জামশেদপুর এফসি। অ্যাওয়ে ম্যাচে এক গোলে পিছিয়ে রয়েছে সবুজ মেরুন ব্রিগেড। ঘরের মাঠে সেই সুবিধা পুরোপুরি তুলে নিতে চান বাগান কোচ হোসে মলিনা। তিনি বললেন যে আমরা প্রতিদিন সমর্থকদের জন্য লড়াই করতে মাঠে নামি। শুধুমাত্র জামশেদপুরে ঘটে যাওয়া সমর্থকদের বিরুদ্ধেই একটা ঘটনাই নয়, সমর্থকরা যেভাবে গোটা মরশুম জুড়ে আমাদের জন্য গলা ফাটিয়েছে, আমাদের জন্য লড়াই করেছে, অবশ্যই তাদের জন্য এই মরশুমে ট্রফি উপহার দেওয়া আমাদের কাজ এবং তাদের জন্য ম্যাচ জিতে নেওয়া আমাদের কর্তব্যের মধ্যে পড়ে। তাই অবশ্যই এই ম্যাচটা আমরা সমর্থকদের জন্য মাঠে নামবো, সমর্থকদের জন্য লড়াই করব। পাশাপাশি জামশেদপুর এফসিকে যথেষ্ট সমীহ করছেন তিনি এবং তারা যে ঘরের মাঠের সুবিধা নিয়ে ভালো ফুটবল খেলেছিল এমনটা স্বীকার করে নিচ্ছেন বাগান কোচ। তবে মোহনবাগানের হাতে এই ম্যাচ জিতে নেওয়ার জন্য যথেষ্ট শক্তি রয়েছে বলেই তিনি মনে করছেন। তবে যে ভুলগুলো ফার্স্ট লেগ সেমিফাইনালে হয়েছিল সেই ভুলগুলো শুধরে নিতে হবে বলেই মনে করছেন তিনি। পাশাপাশি আপুইয়া এবং মনবীর সিংকে নিয়ে আশার বাণী শোনালেন, যদিও কোনো রকম নিশ্চয়তা দিতে পারছেন না যে আগামীকাল তারা মাঠে নামবে কিনা। তবে তারা যে ধীরে ধীরে সুস্থ হয়ে উঠছে এমনটা জানালেন তিনি এবং আরও একটা অনুশীলন রয়েছে, সেই অনুশীলনের পরেই হয়তো চূড়ান্তভাবে তিনি প্রথম একাদশ সাজাবেন। অন্যদিকে জেমি ম্যাকলারেন, যিনি গত ম্যাচেও প্রথম একাদশে ছিলেন না, তিনিও যে সম্পূর্ণ সুস্থ হয়ে উঠেছেন এমনটাই জানিয়ে রাখলেন বাগান কোচ হোসে মলিনা। জামশেদপুরের মুখোমুখি হওয়ার আগে সাংবাদিক সম্মেলনে কি বলছেন তিনি, চলুন শুনে নেওয়া যাক তার মুখ থেকেই।
Suspensions are there. I don't know if it's an advantage or not. That things happen, and the only thing I have in my mind is my team, to help my team, to play in our best and to win the match. Nothing more. And about the second question, of course, I think we have to try everybody to enjoy with respect one each other, right? To support our team, to enjoy the game, and to respect, and nothing more. Of course, violence is not good, never, and hopefully don't happen again. Always it's important to be calm, right? But it's important to be calm, but it's important to fight. And you have to try to find the balance, right? Because sometimes you have to go. No, so calm is not good too, Then, of course, we have to try our best. When you play against a team who defends so deep, like Jamshedpur, maybe you have the most important is to make good decisions, because it's not easy. They have a lot of players in the box, and to finish the action is not easy. And sometimes you have to be calm to make the best decision and to have the best position to score, right? But we have to push. That is no doubt, right? Then I'm sure we will find that balance we need for tomorrow. Yes, fans only. And maybe rivals, maybe opponents. They don't feel same comfortable here than in their own pitch, right? In their own stadium. But it's not a difference. We try to do the same in every match, against every team, in every pitch. Not always exactly the same, right? Because I thought sometimes it's not the same to play against one team, to play against another team with a different players, a different style. But we try to do always similar, very similar, because we want to play in our style, right? Then in our point, is no difference between to play at home and to play away. But at home we have the fans, and they support and they push and they push us to play maybe better, right? And they make some pressure over the rivals. Maybe the rivals don't feel so comfortable here, Then the only difference, in my opinion, is the fans, the supporters. we are trying, we all, the players, the medical staff, and of course the coaching staff, we all are trying. They can be available for tomorrow. Still one training session right now, and we will see. Hopefully. McLaren was injured, but he recovered. He was on the bench last match. He had the opportunity to help the team in the last minutes, and in my opinion, he's absolutely ready for tomorrow match. I think he come later, right? You can ask him. About if he will be in the lineup tomorrow. You have to wait until tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. My opinion, the player wanted to prove their support to our fans, right? And that is great. And we fight every day in every match for our fans. That's the reason because we are here. No, and then that extra that incident can make us extra motivation. I don't know, but the first of all, I would like that incident doesn't happen, right? That's the first thing. I think we all want, right? Don't happen that kind of incident, right? But I want my players fighting for their fans in their best every day. Hopefully they don't need that kind of incident to make an extra effort, right? We have to try our best every day. If we have an extra effort, we have to do it. Don't wait for any incident can happen, right? That's my point. Then I think we have to fight for them always in our best.
অন্যদিকে মোহনবাগান আক্রমণ ভাগের গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ফুটবলার জেমি ম্যাকলারেন, যিনি কিন্তু জামশেদপুরের বিরুদ্ধেই দ্বিতীয় লেগ সেমিফাইনালে মাঠে নামার আগে সম্পূর্ণভাবে তেতে রয়েছেন, উজ্জীবিত হয়ে রয়েছেন। সমর্থকদের সঙ্গে ঘটে যাওয়া এই ঘটনার সম্পূর্ণরূপে প্রতিবাদ করতে চান এবং শুধু তাই নয়, তিনি কিন্তু অবশ্যই চাইছেন এই ম্যাচটা জিতে সমর্থকদের খুশি করতে। পাশাপাশি যেটা জানা গেছে যে এই ম্যাচে লখনৌ সুপার জায়ান্টের কিছু ক্রিকেটার এবং ভারতীয় ক্রিকেটার সহ বেশ কিছু অজি ক্রিকেটার তারা মোহনবাগানকে সমর্থন করতে মাঠে উপস্থিত থাকতে পারে। অবশ্যই এই ম্যাচ জিতে তাদের মুখেও হাসি ফোটাতে চান। শুধু তাই নয়, জামশেদপুরের বিরুদ্ধে এই ম্যাচটা জিতে ফাইনালে পৌঁছানোর জন্য সমস্ত রকম রাস্তা তৈরি করে রাখতে চাইছেন বাগানের আক্রমণ ভাগের অন্যতম গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ফুটবলার জেমি ম্যাকলারেন। সাংবাদিক সম্মেলনে কি বলছেন তিনি, চলুন শুনে নেওয়া যাক তার মুখ থেকেই।
As a player, you're right, because we are not the coach. We are the guys that go out there and perform and execute his game plan. But we look at it as a team, it's only halfway. We saw their celebrations after the game, and rightly so if that's how they wanted to celebrate, but we knew that at full time it's only half time, so we had to just stay focused, stay calm. We know we're a very good team. We're even better at home, and they probably haven't experienced our stadium full like this, so it's really down to us to remain patient. Today we'll have a very good session, and we know we have to score 2 goals. As an attacking player, I think it's nice to know that you're going into a game having to need to win. A bit like the Odisha game, you have a bit of added spice and added pressure, and these are the games you play for. It's a semi-final. Yes, we're up against it by 1 goal down, but I see it as a challenge, and I'm sure every other player in this squad sees it as a challenge as well, and a positive challenge. Mistakes, I think we just need to stay relatively patient in certain areas. I think we didn't get in enough positive areas in the front third. We didn't create a hell of a lot of chances, which normally we do, and normally we create more chances here at home because it's a bigger pitch. The Jamshedpur is a little bit of a smaller pitch at the Furnace. But also, if you look at the mistakes, we could have been a little bit smarter in the 90th minute and maybe just kept it at 1-1, but that's not who we are. That's not Mohammedan's DNA to play for a draw. We always play to win. and sometimes you leave yourself a little bit exposed at the back. And but at the same time, we knew we were only going to be playing a two-legged game. So right now we're sitting at half-time. It's as if we're sitting in the dressing room having our drinks and the coach is going to send us out for the second half, and that's what tomorrow night is. Oh, look, we are such a special club that we are able to give a position where we can hand tickets to fans that were unfortunate in this incident in the game, and we rewarded them with some tickets because they had some things that shouldn't have happened, and they made the travel from Kolkata to Jamshedpur to support us, to love football, to be a fan, a spectator, and they had to go through not even finishing the game to go to hospital. So that's as far as I will talk about it. I think it's us as players. We know how much it means to our city, how much it means to our fans, and just know that we're going to go into the game with an added feeling of knowing that we want to do it for them, and know that whatever went down was not acceptable. And as a player, we just have to get our heads down, focus on football, and it was good that we could meet them today. And after training, we'll get our heads down, focused, and ready to get us into another final. They're going to come it's lucky that the game is on Tuesday here in Kolkata for the Knight Riders game for Lucknow, and it's nice that there'll be a few Aussies that's supporting other Aussies, and that's what we do, and we always stick together, and likewise the same thing. We hope to maybe celebrate with them on Tuesday night in their game as well. So it swings and roundabouts, and it's nice to see that there may be some other Indian cricketers might come watch us and support us, and everybody loves sport, and that's what this game does. It brings everyone together, and like I said, hopefully we put on a performance for them, and one that makes them proud and makes Sanjeev Goenka proud. Yeah, it's a great question. We do see it as a challenge, one that we have to embrace. We have been in some really good form. We had a good game against Mumbai, unluckily conceded in the last minute when we were in control. But we hadn't played for a long time now going up into this Jamshedpur, and we can almost say we got the cobwebs out on a couple of days ago, and now we're fit, raring to go. And we've shown character all year. We've shown games where we can win in clutch moments. Certain players step up, whether it's at the back or through the middle or up front. So we've got players, we've got depth. Like I said, hopefully we can get a few more bodies tomorrow night. Manveer and players like that who show a lot of experience, and especially at home, I'm sure he's ready to really fight for this badge, no matter how many injuries or how much pain he's going through. And that's what we want to do. It's all or nothing for us. We have to go into tomorrow giving everything and not even thinking about a final. We have to give everything tomorrow night, and I'm sure you'll see every single player give everything they've got. We've come because we are who we are in this club. Everybody wants to beat us, and most games when we play here, a lot of teams play 5 or 6 at the back, and that's something we have to accept. When I'm watching other teams play, the game's open, free-flowing, but when everyone plays against us, they sort of flood the back. And that's kind of to your question. Tomorrow we know they're going to probably, in English we say park the bus. We probably know that's what we're going to have to expect, and us as attackers are just going to have to get ourselves in good areas, get ourselves free, have an attacking mindset. We'll still have a training session to go, so we need to wait and see the game plan from the coaches and what they expect from us. But knowing our team, we know that we want to go out there with the mindset of getting those 2 goals that need us to get to a final. And there'll be no sitting back, there'll be no time wasting from us. It'll be full throttle, and that's all we know. We know about entertainment. We want to entertain our fans, but we also know we need goals to get us through. And we've got the players to score goals. It's just about giving us the license to go and do that. Eze's a very good defender, had a good season. He's a threat, he's tall, but they have another foreign centre-back with the same height. So we know that we're going to expect some high balls and very tall, and he's a quality player. So, I know that they're going to have a few changes. We might have a few changes, who knows, but one thing I do know is our squad, we're ready to go. We wish the game was tonight. That's how ready we are and how focused we are, and we just have to get a good sleep tonight, stay calm, be a little bit patient. When the game's not going to be won in the first half, and there's going to be a lot of changes from the bench and substitutes that can be vital and be the finishers. We've seen in the past, Dimmy came on and scored that clutch goal for us against Odisha. So we're going to need everybody full 100% focused, and you'll see that. You'll see that from us. You'll see a lot of hunger. And what better way to do that in front of our own fans with a big crowd, which I'm not sure many of the Jamshedpur players have ever experienced it. So hopefully it can work in our favour. I know it will. It has done in the past, and yeah, we just look forward to starting the game.
যুব ভারতী ক্রীড়াঙ্গন থেকে ক্যামেরায় শুভম মণ্ডলের সঙ্গে সৌরভ মুখার্জি, রে স্পোর্টস।